on what short end of the stick have you gotten on this case? Tell me one that you've gotten here. Ma'am, I've given you a week to get $750 last time or something along those lines.
Also, if I could say something.
Yes, ma'am.
You know, I work hard. I live out, so I mentioned housing. I had a way out about 10 years ago. And since that time, I had built business. It's a street business where I sold street faking. And I don't see any state aid, government aid, Section 8 or anything like that. But I have been able to maintain housing, especially at a place that is stay. I don't have any representation because the legal aid system really doesn't for staying hotels because the Michigan law is pretty vague on hotel stays when it comes to tenants. But I'm just going to say it is a hotel that gives you after 30 days, it gives you tax exemption. And
you were supposed to file a written answer.
Okay, I understand that. That's what I did. And I sent it to you. I mailed it to you. And today I recognized that it had gone to the wrong email. And I have documentation for that.
You emailed it to me?
I sent it to you, but I didn't go and reject it until I was preparing today. I was preparing.
Okay, did you get it to counsel?
It's in my phone, it's in my documents.
No. You sent something to the court. Did you send
it, but it didn't arrive.
Okay. Not my question. Did you send it to opposing counsel?
Who was opposing counsel?
Counsel for the plaintiff.
I wasn't aware of that. You know, I don't know if I have been at the policy. It's hard enough to say, well, there's not a lot of legal representation. I haven't put together.
Ma'am. Yes. You're going to have to put it together on your own. We're giving you resources to contact. You can contact the University of Michigan. You can contact whomever.
So I contacted the University of Michigan. In past cases, they were unable to represent me. Specifically, in a case like this, legal aid is not represent.
So you're going to have to represent yourself.
Absolutely. That's fine.
Then I need a written answer.
Okay.
And it needs to be sent to opposing counsel.
Okay. Can you give me additional time to do that? Because I've had to do a year because I don't have.
What is the monthly rent?
Actually, it varies. And that's the reason I'm here. Because I was supposed to get my tax deduction after 30 days.
Counsel, what is the monthly rent?
Your Honor, it's on average 84 cents a day. And at this point,
I'm sorry, you broke up there. It's how much per day?
$86.44 on average per day. And it is the outstanding balance as of today, August 30th, is $9,539.
Yeah, I have had gradually fees that have been added into the account. I haven't paid much more than 84 that. I have a receipt here that for
ma'am,
was $1,083.
Ma'am, I'm going to need you to give in writing all of your defenses to this action. A copy of that answer needs to be sent to counsel for the plaintiff.
I haven't seen that address today.
It should be on your pleadings if you receive.
On the off. I will see a summons and I will see the notice present. Open labels. Those are my papers.
Okay. And do you see where it says plaintiff's attorney?
So if you
Okay, look on the left-hand side. Look on the right-hand side.
on the summons or
On the summons at the top.
yeah. I see the plaintiff's name. I don't see necessarily a phone number. There's no email.
For Pete's sake. Hand me your paper. Hand me your paperwork.
I don't see any flag. I think
Right here. There's a phone number. There's an address. You can call them. You can get an email address that you can send it to them. But you need to file an answer. You need to file an answer, and you're operating on borrowed time. Counsel, I apologize for this. I would ask your opinion on this, but I'm going to do it this way. You need to file an answer by September 5th.
I appreciate it, Todd. But you know, it really bothers me that people in my situation are given the short end of the stick.
On what short end of the stick have you gotten on this case? Tell me one that you've gotten here. Ma'am, I've given you a week to get representation. The very fact you could not find it doesn't put you on the short end of the stick. I then told you that what you'll have to do is you'll have to represent yourself. You said fine. So I'm telling you how it's going to run. You are not getting the short end of the stick from anybody in this courtroom. And I resent you saying that about what happens in this courtroom, because anybody that comes into this courtroom doesn't get the short end of anything from this judge. So I'm done even addressing that. You will have an answer into the court to opposing counsel by the 5th. I will set a next hearing in this matter for September 6th, 2024 at 3 p.m. I'm also going to order escrow to be paid at an amount of $80.44 per day, payable every 7 days to the court.
And why am I representing myself, sir?
Excuse me?
Why am I representing myself?
Why are you?
Yeah.
I don't know that I can answer that.
Yeah, because there's no legal counsel available for me in this case. So that's why I'm getting short.
The escrow that you have to pay to the court must be paid in cash to the court. You can take it to the front window. They'll be more than happy to take it and give you a receipt for that. Pardon?
I'm unable to pay escrow today.
Ma'am? I ordered that escrow will be paid in the amount of 86. Do not interrupt me again. Escrow will be paid in the amount of $86.44 per day. It is due and payable to the court every 7 days. That's my order.
What we just witnessed in this courtroom was far more than a routine housing dispute or procedural hearing. It was a tense clash between a self-represented defendant fighting to be heard and a judge determined to keep strict order and enforce the rules of the court. From the very start, the defendant argued that she was getting the short end of the stick, pointing to her lack of legal representation, unstable housing situation, and confusion around Michigan's laws involving extended hotel stays. She explained that she works independently, receives no government assistance, and has managed to survive for years outside conventional housing, but now finds herself navigating a legal system she believes offers her little support. The judge, however, pushed back hard on that narrative. He made it clear that she was not being treated unfairly. In fact, he emphasized that the court had already given her time to seek representation, provided resources like legal aid and university clinics, and explained what was required of her. When those efforts failed, the responsibility shifted squarely onto her to represent herself. A reality the court made very clear it could not change. The core legal issue boiled down to procedure. The judge repeatedly stressed that, regardless of personal hardship, the rules must be followed. A written answer had to be filed with the court and served to the plaintiff's attorney. Verbal arguments, explanations, or documents sitting on a phone would not stop the case from moving forward. In court, paperwork matters, and deadlines matter even more. Things escalated when the court addressed the financial side of the dispute. The plaintiff's attorney outlined a staggering daily rate and a growing balance nearing $10,000. In response, the judge ordered escrow payments to be made to the court, not the landlord, at a daily rate payable every 7 days in cash. This wasn't a suggestion. It was a binding court order. When the defendant tried to explain that she could not afford the payment and again raised concerns about fairness, the judge drew a firm line. Interruptions were shut down. The tone shifted. The message was unmistakable. The courtroom is not a place for emotional debate about systemic issues. It is a place for compliance with legal procedure. Ultimately, the judge set a clear path forward. The defendant must file a written answer and send it to opposing counsel by September 5th. A new hearing was scheduled for September 6th. Escrow payments were ordered, and any further delay or failure to comply could severely damage her position. The biggest takeaway from this hearing is simple but powerful. Courts operate on rules, not circumstances. Judges may acknowledge hardship, but they cannot bend procedure to accommodate it. Whether fair or not, self-representation comes with serious risks. Missing even one step can put someone dangerously close to losing everything. Now the question shifts to you. Was the judge simply enforcing the law as written? Or does this case expose deeper cracks in access to justice for people without legal resources? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit like if this breakdown helped you understand the case, and subscribe for more real courtroom moments where law, pressure, and human reality collide.